Are you ready for one of the featured contests we promised you? We heard about it earlier tonight. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Spokane, Washington, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the alpha male. Give it up for Marcus Adams. And introducing his opponent. Making his way to the ring from Athens, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, representing the approved, he is the Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Gamebreaker Nick Halen. And here we go, one of our featured contests here tonight at Heroes vs. Villains 12. The Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, Nick Halen, the Gamebreaker himself, taking on the alpha male, Marcus Adams, in what would some call a dream match here at the O.
Absolutely, Michael. I agree with that totally. This is one of the best matches you'll probably see ever, right here. Both of these guys are tactical wrestlers. They've been doing it for a long time. They both held titles. It's just going to be, I think it's going to be an amazing match.
Indeed it is. Gentry, I'll go ahead and remind you, and the humanoids might not realize this either, this is not for the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, this is a non-title match here, but again, a match a lot of people have wanted to see. These two men who have had amazing careers all across the state of Georgia, getting to lock it up right here at our biggest show of the year, Heroes vs. Villains. We go collar and elbow tie up here as these men lock horns, really sort of just testing the waters with each other right now.
I tell you, look at those movements. I tell you what, man. I tell you, just poetry in motion watching these two guys wrestle.
Rip around. Nick Halen, of course, veteran of over 20 plus years in the business here, has had an amazing career, had to take a long break for time for health and personal reasons, but since coming back, he has proven why he's been voted Georgia's best wrestler of the year for 2023, looking to repeat again here in 2024, and a big statement win against Marcus Adams here would definitely help that cause.
Yes, that is
true. Indeed it will. Gentlemen, these two are no strangers to anybody. These gentlemen have met 2 times in a ring before, and Nick Halen has won both matches, so you got to wonder, is that little bug in the alpha male's ear in there whispering to him, I can't beat the Gamebreaker?
I don't think that's a problem. The confidence that Marcus Adams has and what he displays when he's in that ring, I don't think that little bug is doing that. I think Marcus knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, but I think the bigger question on everybody's mind here is like, how much is Marcus Adams willing to give Nick Halen in this match, knowing he has a very angry giant waiting for him in the main event tonight with the OSWA Ultimate Championship on the line? Is he got enough to go the entire distance tonight and take it all?
Well, Gentry, if anybody with a brain, this is a win-win situation for Tower. Absolutely, because he gets to watch Nick Halen basically soften Marcus Adams up for his match later tonight.
And as you say this, Marcus Adams quickly getting the jump here on Nick Halen and gets him with a side headlock on the mat.
I tell you, I was wondering about that myself. I was going to ask you, what do you think about that? Mike, Marcus here fighting such a great opponent like Nick Halen, and then later on taking on a massive
Maybe it's a confidence builder. Maybe the fact that if he can find a way to beat Nick Halen here, the man who he's not had much luck against, maybe he might find just that next gear he needs or that next emotion he wants to take on Tower. But again, we saw at the top of the show when he slapped Tower. That was one. If there's any man on the OSWA roster you do not want to make angry before your match, it is that man.
That's true. I totally agree with that.
He's one of the few men that I've tried to get an interview with, but I can't because two reasons. One, he's hard to find. Plus, I don't want to be anywhere near him if he gets mad about something.
Yeah, exactly.
If the lighting's not right, if the mics aren't working, he might choke slam me through the ring. And he can do it because he is ridiculously strong. He's not called the kaiju of wrestling just as a gimmick. It's a matter of fact.
That's right. I totally agree with that.
I'm just saying, if it's me in there with Nick Halen, I know I got a match later tonight for the Ultimate Championship. I'm taking a count out, playing it smart. Forget what these fans think. Go for the title later on tonight.
Right.
These men have been at it for a good minute now, too. Still sort of a feeling out process, but again, really, and there it is, the chop heard across the state. Going for it again. Marcus with the counter, quickly right back to him. It gives him one right back.
We might have us a chop fest. Wow, with a forearm there. We'll see. With the alpha. So nice, he did it twice. Gamebreaker says, I got one better.
Yeah, if there are like 5 men I could point out that I would not want to get chopped by, Nick Halen is in that top 5.
You're right. Absolutely. I've been in places where I've heard Nick chop. I wasn't even in the room. I wasn't even in the arena when they was wrestling, and I knew it was Nick.
Chop-a-mania.
I have to give it. The alpha male is giving just as good as he's receiving.
The mind games from Nick Halen there. It's like I mentioned before, fellas.
Pulling down the ropes and sending that alpha male right out of the ring onto the floor. Wow.
Respective of this, Nick Halen's going for a sweep. If he beats him tonight, that's a 3-0 in this matchup.
Yeah, Nick Halen is showing he might be able to outsmart Marcus, but again, what mental tax is it taking on Marcus Adams here out of this match? And at this point, will he have enough left at the end to be able to take out Tower, become the Ultimate Champion here, a 3-time Ultimate Champion? Because you know that's still in the back of his mind, even though he's facing the best wrestler in the state here tonight.
Right, absolutely. You know what? It just watching the way Nick does that chop like he does reminds me.
Watch out, we're almost right in front of us here.
Part of my people back in the day, Chief Wahoo McDaniel. You remember him? Remember how his chops used to be? I tell you, I think, like you said, Nick's ranks right up there with it.
Oh, yeah, and definitely the top 5, and I wouldn't want to do it. But now Nick Halen back in the ring, going for the cover, shoulders down, only gets a 1 count.
1 count indeed, but I still think Marcus Adams is behind the 8 ball in this matchup. Adrian Gentry. Maybe not now.
Behind the 8 ball. Did you remember your pool hall days?
No. Have you not been listening to what I've been saying? Cover. Ropes.
Marcus Adams wisely grabbing the rope right before the ref's hand came down for 3, breaking up the count. Nick Halen now trying to find a way to keep Marcus in this match. Sends him off. Big lariat right there. Rolls on, sets him in. Another one right to the back of the head. Marcus Adams looking to try to pick it up. What's all that? Tried for a springboard. Maybe not got all of it, but got enough to take Halen down to the ground. Can Marcus Adams now get on top of the Gamebreaker?
Yeah, he needs to get that pin on. He needs to get on over there and lay on top of him, get that 3 count so he can get back there. I got a feeling, Mike, what you were just saying about this taking a toll on him, I don't think he's going to have that long to rest up and get ready for Tower.
Absolutely not. You got to think how much punishment Marcus Adams takes in this matchup. It will affect his Ultimate Championship opportunity versus Tower later tonight.
That's it, Rick. And I tell you, for a man like Tower, you have to be at 100% ready to go.
And Nick Halen with a beautiful German suplex, plugging the Deutsch on that one. Marcus Adams went for the double axe handle off the top and unfortunately paid for it dearly. Now can Halen get over and get the pinfall as we near the 12-minute mark in this matchup? These men really fighting at it here. Hooks the leg, goes the shoulder down. 2. Kick out at 2. Halen is telling Marcus to get up. Keep fighting.
He is taunting Marcus to get
up. Light, using more and more. It goes in. Hits the big clothesline there. And another one by the Gamebreaker. Halen in full force here. Takes out the alpha male once again. And now, big shot here as he goes. Wait. Fighting for control here. The counter. Here comes Marcus. Oh! Big diving forearm there by Nick Halen.
Both men have been punishing each other.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
And like I said, the man who's appreciating every look, every move, every form is our ultimate champion, Tower. You know he's grinning ear to ear. Kept up. Nick Halen.
Halen back to his feet first over the alpha male. Oh, and stomping him right on the head. Uh-oh. I think we know where this is going. He's beaten many of the greats across the state with this move. On the top rope, the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. Oh, getting caught off guard by the alpha male as Marcus sends him crashing down on that top turnbuckle. And now a big, just heavy-handed chop there. I felt the thud off of that one.
I'll tell you. My chest has been hurting the whole time. Just sitting here watching these guys.
With a big hand like that, no matter where it hits you, on the chest and the neck, you're going to feel it.
Yeah, for sure. That is for sure.
We might be seeing a car wreck in a second. Either man's going to get the worst of this.
Over here.
Superplex! What a devastating superplex doing damage to both men here. Down in the center of the ring.
Did you see the way the floor? Sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but did you see the way the floor went down?
Yeah, that whole ring shook. Like, Marcus Adams draping an arm over, goes to cover. Nick Halen somehow kicks out. Impressive action by both these men. One to prove, saying who really is the alpha male in this situation here. Marcus Adams with a lot to prove, but again, the more effort that Marcus puts into this match, the less he's going to have in the recovery time to try to take on Tower for the ultimate title later on tonight.
Yeah. That's true.
Gentry, I've been glad you're listening to me this whole match. It's a lose-lose situation. Counter.
Counter Nick Halen getting him up on his shoulders. And wait a minute. Here comes from the outside. There is the ultimate champion. Going for the crowning achievement. And then all of a sudden.
Hey, where's the rest? Wait a minute. Come on. Where's the
come on.
What in the world's going on here? Where the hell is that? Where in the world
both these men just absolutely broken up by Tower there, choke slamming as a future opponent.
Oh, and Nick Halen, I believe he's ticked off that you won the match, but Tower said, I don't give a damn with a choke slam as well.
Okay, all right. Did I just see Nick Halen hit Tower in the face like 3 or 4 times and it did not faze him?
That, again, that is the power of the Kaiju we just saw.
Tower just made a statement saying, I don't care who you are, what you are, I'm the biggest man in this building and nobody's going to stop me and me having my ultimate championship.
And being the interference from Tower, interfered during the finale, hit both men at the same time. This match ends and a double disqualification, so unfortunately no winner here. But maybe a blessing in disguise for Marcus Adams. I mean, he took the choke slam now, but now he's got time to recover to try to see if he has enough left to take out Tower here. Don't know if we might need medical assistance in the ring there for Marcus, but he is definitely hurting at this point.
Well, maybe Tower's still a little mad about that slap.
Yeah, I would say there were a little payback. Hey, Tower got it there. Cost them what was a brilliant match between both of these men here. But sadly, I guess we'll have to wait for another day to see Marcus pick up his win over the champion. But
I'm sorry, it's pretty much, if anybody want to put their money, you might as well put your money on Tower later tonight. It's a shoe-in for a win.
Well, we shall see. A respect shown from the Anarchy champion there. Nick Halen checking on his opponent there. But again, both these men, the question now, will Marcus be able to compete in the main event tonight?
Yeah, I tell you what.